Hey guys, hello. Today we are going to talk about Autosmooth. This is something that people struggle a lot when they try to transit from Max to Blender because here in 3D Max, when you, for example, draw or when you create whatever object that has kind of rounded edges, it creates automatically with what we call Autosmooth. What does that mean? That means that, for example, if we convert this into a table poly, we insert here, we extrude, bam. This area is not auto smoothed. What is auto smooth? I know you guys know already. I'm not gonna spend time on this. This basically simulates that there's lots of subdivisions here, but it actually doesn't. It just creates this smooth transition between the face. So create and this here in Max, it depends on the it depends on the angle, right? If it reach the auto smooth by default is 45 degrees. So if it reach 45 degrees, it's smooth, and below 45 degrees, it doesn't smooth. You know what I mean? So in 3D Max, whatever change I'm gonna start to do here, it's gonna be always not smooth. I have to go here, select everything, and auto smooth. So now it's smooth, right? The only way I can do this and make it and keep changing this and Max automatically smooth everything if I apply the modify smooth, right? And then I choose here. So let's say 45. That's interesting because the editable poly goes like 45 degrees and the modifier goes 30. It's like Blender. I'm gonna show you. And now if you go here, oh sorry, now if you go down to a table poly and you keep going, right, insert, extrude, you say, oh my goodness, it's not smooth in there. Yeah, because you're not doing the modifier. So you put on the modifier there, it keeps going like smoothing everything. And that's simple. And people when they jump into Blender, this is something that sometimes scary. This is the guy, this is the boss. Okay, guys. If you apply let's say, let's create a cylinder, right? We create a cylinder and okay, it's not smoothed already. How can we smooth it out this? And then you click with the right button of your mouse, and then you select Shade Smooth. You see, and then you see this from the very beginning and say, okay, it doesn't work. I don't like it, right? I don't like it. I'm just gonna put this guy here. So yeah, so it's gonna be easier for you guys to see what I'm doing. Okay, let's get back. So you see this and you say, okay, I smooth it and it doesn't work. I flat and goes back and smooth. This is annoying. This is annoying. This doesn't work. No, because Blender, and this is supposed to be fixed, and a lot of people in the previous tutorials in Blender 2.79, they used to do this. They used to say, okay, go here on your modifiers and then you apply add split, and then you say, oh voila, it works. But that, in my opinion, is the worst solution, because if you apply this guy, right, and then you try to modify your object, now what this guy does is basically he split the edge which reach in this case, let me show you, we reach 30 degrees. He just split it up, so it's not connected anymore. If you go here, you're gonna take this guy, it's not connected. So this is not the solution, right? This is not the solution at all. And I would say that's not the big deal. The big deal is here. You go to your mesh, right? And you have the normals here. You just turn it auto smooth, right? You turn it auto smooth, so it's now it's fixed. And then wherever you do here, for example, it's gonna be always smoothed based on 30 degrees angle. So if you put this on, it's the same as if you apply the modifier smooth in max and define here how what is the angle that's gonna the shade's gonna start to smooth, you know. And that's it. It's pretty much is. It's simple to understand, right? And Blender has couple interesting options about Autosmooth, and one of the options is, for example, let me say, let's bevel this, right? We bevel this, and now we have this geometry. Let's do the same in Max. Let's do the same here in Max, right? We have to go here, have to go here, but Max simply it doesn't rings automatically if you don't have another connection here. So let's do this, right? Okay, and now we chamfer, right? Wow, perfect. And then we go here. That's the geo we got in Max, 50 or something. So we get this rounding, rounded, uh, rounded corners. But actually, these just have one more subdivision. It's good for gaming. It's good for optimization, right? Sometimes I use it. And here in Blender, you see, if you put Auto Smooth, it's like that. If you put 50, you get similar results to 3D Max, right? But let's say you see this area here, which is pretty much the same here. You see, it doesn't look like that it's flat. Let's say that just you want just to simulate that this area here is rounded, and then you have a flat surface here, right? Here in Blender, you can always go here in your modify and use this guy. This guy helps a lot to fix normals that goes wrong in Blender, right? So you can use this guy, and you click and you see how it goes. The edge goes, I'm gonna say, flattening here. So you keep it sharp, and now you see the difference. You preserve the smooth in the whole thing, but you have your this area is flattened. You know, it's not like this. You know, you simulate there are more divisions here, right? Which in actually it's not. Which actually it's not. If you see the wireframe, it's the same as Max, right? And then the good thing is that if you have this modifier here, no matter what you do now, it's gonna be the same, right? It's gonna be the same, right? It's gonna be the same. Look at this. Oh my goodness. You see? It preserves the same approach everywhere. And if you are satisfied with that and you don't want to keep like stacking modifiers, you just apply it and your object has these normals already done, right? And another thing, if you want for some reason, sometimes you import some objects from FBX models or something that they came with the normal applied into the mesh already. So you cannot, whatever you do here, it seems it doesn't affect the object. I should show you this with an example, but I'm going to just mention here because I didn't prepare for that. So, but sometimes you import a mesh and whatever you do here doesn't affect, whatever you do here doesn't affect the mesh because the normals is built inside the mesh. The only way for you to clean up this is if you come here in your geometry data and you clear custom split normals data, right? So you clear this and they like erase all the data that you have in your mesh, and then you can work using the Autosmooth, using your modifies, and do whatever thing that's gonna be pretty much applied. You know, that's it for today. I hope it helps you guys to understand a little bit and get less confused with the transition between these two amazing softwares. I say sometimes I joke a little bit about 3D Max, but I love 3D Max also. It's a very good software. But now the point is make you not be afraid of jumping to Blender, because you are not gonna see those details easily. People don't talk that much about this. You have to discover by yourself, and sometimes people just don't have time to discover by themselves. Many artists that they are working on the industry already, they are used to use a tool. They just want to simplify the life and see and do a kind of smooth transition, not painful transition, right? See you next time. Adios, amigos.